Hey guys, I'm back again. Alright, I'm about to deal with this tripod thing that I just got from Amazon. Alright. So I'm going to read off the instructions what to do here. Okay. This is the little screw. Alright, fine. Oh, you can leave it like this and then turn it. Let me see. What am I supposed to do? Just oh, okay. Oh, now I got it. And lock it in place. Tighten it up. So number one, push to take out the embedded remote control. It's not working. Open the tripod legs from the bottom. Push, and I guess open. Okay. Open the tripod legs from the bottom. Oh, okay. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay. Oh, where's the remote control? Push to take out the embedded remote control. Oh, push and take it out. How do you take it out? I don't know what you're talking about. Push up. Oh, there it is. Oh, there it is. Came right out from here. Oh, okay. Guess it's supposed to be remote control. Open the phone holder and put your phone in. Adjust the angle as you wish. When finished, hold and pull the connecting shaft to retract the legs. Press to make sure the legs are fully closed. Do not squeeze. With your palm, you may get pinched. Using the tips. Twist the knob clockwise to adjust. Yep. Phone holder. Alright, so basically that's it. The remote control. Okay, support system. Remote control instruction. Turn on the switch of the remote control until the light turns blue. Open your phone settings, search, and connect the device. Open up the camera feature of your cell phone, press the button. Okay, so this is my new tripod, y'all. With a remote control. I have to get it set with my phone. And you pull these out. And this is where the phone is going to sit. Not bad. So this is what my husband surprised me with. I don't know what the dinner is. So it will soon open. Okay, he said I can open it. Let's see what we have. Oh. Oh, brown stew chicken. Very good. The way I like it. Nice and wet because I don't like dry rice. Brown stew chicken, plantains, cabbage, rice and peas, a lot of sauce because I don't like dry rice.
And no salad, so
Yeah, a salad. Great.
but I know you like the cabbage anyway, so
Great job. Excellent. Bon appetit. And look at what he has. The fried chicken. Jamaicans usually chop their chicken up, so it's chopped chicken. It's fried chicken. It's actually good. With the cabbage, the plantains, the rice and peas. Excellent.
side over.
Oh, and a side order of plantains.
The real one comes out, and then that's what happens. Some medications, it's just, the real one comes out. You want an extra one or two?
Oh no, I'm good. Yeah, I don't like extra plantains.
Sweet to rice. Yeah, I feel some of you. I feel like living in right now.
And yes, we prayed. To you. To me. A plantain.
Clearly, Chick-fil-A.
This is Dutch pot. I don't know if you have it in your area.
That's good.
Some brown stew chicken. This is thyme. They put it in their meat, they stew chicken. God is good, people. All the time. It's going to get cold, y'all. They say Florida's going to drop down to the 30s, late 30s. So I hope y'all have somebody to color up with. Valentine's Day is coming, and it's cold. Be blessed, y'all. Very good. Nice and tender. Nice and saucy, just the way I like it. Excellent. Excellent, guys. If you ever happen to go down to the south, or even up north, no, to the south. Up north they have Golden Corral. Down here they have Dutch Pot. Look at that. We still eat good, y'all. Stay tuned.
The next day.
Hey survivors, happy Sabbath, happy Saturday. So I went over to the church next to Planet Fitness. They give out free hot meals and they give out pastries, bread, rice, dry goods, canned goods, stuff like that. And they give out hot meals. So this is my second time going there. It's a nice church. A lot of Caribbeans. They work there. Jamaicans. They're very, very nice people. Every time I go there, well, this is my second time going there. You got to present your ID and stuff like that. Your ID and phone number. She'd be like, you want more? You want this? You want that? But you don't want to go around and tell, people that you're homeless where I'm going to store all this stuff at. I don't have a refrigerator or a kitchen. And I just tell them, no, this is fine. The hot meal is fine. So I remember the first time I went, they had fish. Oh. It was a fillet, but I didn't mind. I love my fish. It was so good. So, no, actually, this is the third time going because the second time I went, they had curry chicken, collard greens, and I call it collard greens. What do they call it? Callaloo? I don't know. It looks like collard greens, and red beans and rice. So let's see what they gave me today. Let's see what they gave me. All right, I'm gonna turn you guys around. Hold on. Can y'all see? Let's see. Yeah, y'all can see. Let's see what they gave me. Oh, okay. So today we have a piece of baked chicken, mixed vegetables, rice, and potatoes. This is what they gave me. So not bad, right? That's a blessing. So I'm gonna transfer this to my my little container here. What happened to the fork? I got a fork in here. Let me use this fork. I just put it all in here. I'm surprised they didn't give out rice and beans. They usually give out, Caribbean food. But I'm thankful. Yeah, it's this new restaurant that opened up, and it's a Chinese restaurant. They call it Sticky Rice. And so now I be saying, the white rice when it sticks like this, sticky rice. Sticky white rice. I like to have, I don't like dry rice. I like my rice wet. I don't have no more hot sauce. I don't have any hot sauce. I'm gonna heat this up. I don't know, probably at racetrack or something. I'm not sure. Thank you, Lord. I'm gonna go throw this in the garbage. Be right back. Oh! Well, y'all can see I'm in Planet Fitness, right? Planet Fitness. All right. Nice bread. Make me a chicken sandwich with the meat, you know? But that's good. I'm grateful. They're very nice. Nice church. They're a Sunday church. Good. Yeah, so since the degrees is going to be dropping down to like the 30s, they said, I'm going to go check out the Salvation Army, because last time when the degrees dropped, I don't know what, a few weeks ago, they said Salvation Army was giving out beds. Now it's hard to get into the Salvation Army permanently, or, you know, it's hard to get in there. They want to send you to a place in Pompano. I don't know how long it takes to get into Pompano. I've never been to Pompano. It's not convenient, you know. Everything I need is right over here. So that's one of the reasons why I haven't gotten into a shelter. And plus then they separate you. There's no married shelters. But it's either endure the cold. Well, I have to see if Salvation Army has any rooms. All right, guys. I hope y'all have a happy Sabbath. I hope y'all have a blessed day. I will be getting back on. I'll be back. Yeah. I'm just trying to figure things out. It's 11:40 a.m. Yeah, I'm getting hungry. I gotta heat that food up. All right, guys. I'm gonna talk to y'all later. Okay, so I'm at the Salvation Army. I was at the other one. I was at the rehabilitation spot. He told me to come down to this spot. They have the Salvation Army store and the rehabilitation beds over there. Let me go see if they got a room here. They used to have is this the entrance? Can I just open it? Yeah, I can open it. All right, I'm gonna go inside here. Sorry, guys. And see if they have any rooms. Hold on. Hi, are you giving out beds for the cold weather? Yeah, because on the library, the last time we had a cold front, they said you can come to the Salvation Army, first come, first serve, in the morning. Oh, so you got to come back at 6? Okay, at night. All right. So they are giving out beds then. The brown gate down there. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, a brown gate, they said. So they said they're giving out beds at 6 o'clock. Let me find out where this brown gate is. 6 o'clock. I will have to leave the library early. First come, first serve, y'all. Why? You ask people, they always seem to have such attitudes. And it'd be black women all the time, having such an attitude. Let me find out where this brown gate is, so I know exactly where to go. Yeah, they give out some, I think lunch. They're sitting down here eating lunch. I guess this may be the gate they're talking about, but it looks black to me. Maybe this brown wooden spot. So, all right, y'all, I'm gonna catch the bus up to a racetrack and heat up my food. my food. Go to the bus stop and wait. It's raining a little bit. Huh?
Good night, very cold.
I know, she told me to come around 6 o'clock to the brown gate. So around
Chưa
there?
hết bây giờ tôi gắt in.
Yeah, she told me to come back 6 p.m. tonight.
You should learn up first. Then up later, no more bed.
I should apply, what'd you say?
You apply already?
No, it's hard to get into Salvation Army. She told me to come back for a bed tonight.
But you learn up first. You have bed. You learn up to the tail. You have to go home because no more bed.
But she said they're going to have beds tonight at 6.
But you know, look. 10 more bed. For no people. No permanent. But more than 10 people. That's why somebody will go home.
You don't think they're going to have enough beds?
Always like that. Every day somebody go home.
Somebody go home.
Okay, so you need to learn up first. The number first. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, you know what I mean? Because they have only 10 more bed, 20 more bed. But the people, too many.
There's too many people and not enough beds.
So the rest, no more bed, have to go home.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So information at the office right here. You add information.
I just came from the office there.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what she told me.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So take care of yourself.
Thank you. Where they give out food? They giving out food?
I buy.
Oh, you buy it? Okay. Thank you. I should go into this door right here too. All right, hold on, y'all. Yeah, okay, I should have went to him first because he was nice. Nice black man. Black women got attitudes. I'm sorry, I gotta call you out. I'm gonna speak the truth. It's true. He was very nice and very helpful. He said they start letting them in at 6. And the man I was just talking to, he's like, not so many beds, a lot of people. It's gonna be a line. So I'll see how things go. You know, I'm gonna go heat my food up at Racetrack. Let me see, where's the bus stop? Over here. He's not at the bus. That guy's still standing there? That's not a bus stop, is it? Sounds like he's been standing there. There's a bus stop across the street, but where's the bus stop here? It's like drizzling, raining here, y'all. Yeah, that's Salvation Army. I didn't make note of the bus stop. Where's the bus stop over here? Because I don't want to miss the bus. I'm getting hungry. I want to eat. Heat this food up. Yeah, he told me it's going to be real cold tonight. I said, I know, that's why I'm here. I don't even know if I should go to the library. But I have to go. I want to get my sleeping gear, so. That guy's still, that kid's still standing out here. Is this the bus stop? Because I don't see a bus thing. The bus stop is across the street right there. Where's the bus stop here? Oh yeah, this is the bus stop. Good. Alright, it's starting to rain. I'm gonna get underneath this tree, y'all. I don't know, maybe I should leave the library at, I have to get my I gotta get my sleeping bag because I don't know if they give out, if I can get in. I should leave at 3. Alright, I'm gonna let y'all know the outcome of what I'm gonna do. Alright, I'm gonna talk to y'all later. Yeah, so I'll tell you why I left the Salvation Army. Just before they opened the doors. I went down there on that cold day. What day is this? This is Tuesday. So, I think Sunday. You know, it was real cold. Everybody was getting all that snow. It was breezy down here too. So I went there and I waited for at least about an hour, maybe almost an hour and a half. And they don't open the doors until like 6 p.m. And you know, you hear people over talking. One guy says about 100 beds. But I don't know, this is on an everyday basis that they open the doors at 6 p.m. because if you want to get registered and be permanently there, it's hard to get into. But I don't know if they do that, you know, just walk in at 6 o'clock every day. I don't know that. People came out there bringing food. You know, it's always rice, a little piece of chicken. You know, some of them clowning the food. And they be running and racing for that food too. I already had food, so I didn't need it. But you know, as I was watching people, let me tell you something. It was a lady. Was she married to him? I'm not sure she was married, but she always called him her husband. They lived in a nice house. It was a nice house. A nice house, about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bedrooms, 1 bath. And she rented out one of her rooms to us. It was like a room with an adjoining room next to it. So it's almost kind of like, two, it was decent sized rooms. One room and then the other room. They both had TVs. No bathroom. Separate entrance. And we was renting that for $100 a week from her. Now her husband was an auto mechanic. And she always got cars. And the way I met her was because I used to work at this, mom and pop restaurant. And she was the delivery driver. After COVID, because before COVID, we left and went back to New Jersey. After COVID, we came back down here because we were staying in the illegal apartment. That's how we got homeless, all this other crap, whatever. So when we came back down here, homeless, after a while, maybe a few months, we started seeing her at the feeding center. I was like, the same woman who had this house, she got 2 kids, 2 grown kids. We met the kids. The son used to stay with us in the house. It was another roommate there. She used to rent out. And it was us. But all of a sudden, I seen the roommate at a place called Father Bob's. He give out free food. And then I start seeing her at the feeding center. And I'm wondering what happened to the husband in the house and her son. Well, anyway, I was down at the Salvation Army. And I'm not saying I'm better than people, but your spirit, my spirit wasn't vibing with their spirit. It was just people formerly in jail, drug addicts. It was just an environment I was not used to being around, and my spirit did not like it. It wasn't me. It's like if you hang around the people like that, you become them. What's that saying called? Hang around what you hang around, you become them, something like that. No, never, no. And I was like, man, it will be nice to get out the cold, get away from this cold breeze, have a bed or whatever. But I was looking at these people and the way they talk, their nature, their body language. I mean, everybody knew everybody else and all this other stuff, and it was fine. And I just felt like the outsider, and then I see her, the former owner of the place that I used to give her money to stay at. I've been wondering. And she told me one day she came up brave to me and told me she had a mild stroke. She's a tall woman, you know, hair always in a ponytail. You know, she was doing, looked like she was doing good when I was staying with her, but I don't know what happened. I ain't asked her, whatever. What happened to your husband? What happened to the house? Man. She always have cars. Now she's taking buses. I see her at the feeding center, skinny as a stick, with a sheet wrapped around her, a blanket wrapped around her. And I was like, God is keeping you alive for some reason. The much stuff you do, I don't know. Anyway, it's just that the nature of the environment was not me. It was not me. And I was telling my husband, I was like, I ain't better than nobody else. He's like, well, I am. That man is a Rottweiler. He's like, I am. I ain't like these drug addicts out there who not trying to do something with themselves. They do the same thing day in and day out. Day in and day, that's all they do. Me, I'm trying. I say, yeah, I know I'm trying, but, he said, hell yeah, I'm better than them. They not trying. Which is true. A lot of them not trying. You see it day in and day out. They not trying. I don't know. Maybe they get disability checks, or I don't know what they get to sustain them, or for them to buy their material items, whatever they want to buy. But standing there looking around, I was like, this is a sad bunch of people. They're broken. I was like, I refuse to be around this. I refuse to be broken. I refuse to give up. I'm going to keep trying. We're going to keep trying. And that's why I left 30 minutes before they opened the doors. It was cold as crap. Cold, windy. It was starting to drizzle. It was raining on and off. And I said, you know what, God? I'm going to sacrifice. I'm going to sacrifice a warm bed and stay out here because my spirit says no. You can't be around these people. God has something better for you. All you have to do is endure. And so my spirit kept telling me to leave. But then the devil's like, you want comfort. You want to be in a warm place. You want a soft bed. And my spirit says, no, leave. And then I was hearing, security going to check this, check that. They're going to take all this, and they tell you. And then I met a girl. She was like, I was staying in this shelter, and they were so nasty. She said, you got to be out at this certain time. You're packing up this stuff, and the people start yelling at you, hurry up, pack up, leave. She's like, these people are homeless. Why are you talking to them like that? And she was a nice, intelligent, young lady. And I could tell that she wasn't really like a street light. She looked like she got, did some kind of office work or, in the business world. The way she spoke, how articulate she was. She didn't sound ghetto. And she was like, I can't believe, she said, I was packing up myself and this woman just kept yelling at me, hurry up, you gotta leave, go, it's time. And I was like, she said it was the nastiest shelter. And this is why I don't go to shelters. And I heard so many horror stories. And it's terrible. These people are already, and they're not like all of them are drug addicts. Some of them may have gotten down on their luck. Something happened. A big decision probably messed up their whole entire lives. It doesn't mean that they're drug addicts and they don't listen and they're not. No. If if a person communicates with you and they have some type of intelligence and every word they're using is not a curse word, this girl was not cursing at all as she was explaining her situation, what happened to me. And I was like, she seems like a nice, young, intelligent, young lady. Something, must have happened. And she said they were the nastiest, rudest people. And she said, somebody falls on their luck, bad luck, and you want to just yell at them and treat them like a piece of trash? She said it was so nasty. She said, I will not reckon, it's so nasty. And I said, I guess that's why I don't go into the shelters. Because I can't, me coming from an authoritative background, me being an authority, I can't have any. It's like being in the military. If you want on a higher level, you can't have somebody else yelling at you. You know what I'm saying? But I can't be controlled. I guess that's what the word is. I can't be controlled. And maybe that was the falling out with me and my mom. I can't be controlled. Nikki's going to do what she wants to do, and that's just plain and simple. But I learned lessons, and now I consult God before I do anything, because He's the ultimate one. But my spirit just kept telling me, no, Nikki, leave, leave, leave. And I waited to the last 30 seconds to pick up myself and walk out of that gate and stand in that cold weather and sleep in that cold weather. This phone gonna make me break it if it keeps shutting off the way it does. But I did it. I picked up my stuff. I listened to my inner spirit. I listened to God. If it was God talking to me, I listened. I just picked up myself and I left. And I said, I'm going to endure this cold weather out here with my husband. Stay tuned, y'all. And this is the kicker. After God told me to pick up my stuff and leave and sleep out in that cold, this is what happens. Stay tuned.